Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? This is Cheryl. I'm a 64-year-old budgeter. I live in Spokane, Washington. And I'd like to start out by saying, this is our mindful message of the day. Conscious focus. What I focus on, I attract more of, starting with today. I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend time speaking or thinking of. I will do more of the things that bring me joy and see as more of the things that begin to effortlessly flow into my life. Namaste. And we have our crown chakra here, and the stone is a clear quartz, and the candle's a lavender. Smells really good, but I can only have so much lavender even though I live in the, lavender city. And then the next is our root chakra, and the stone is the red agate. And I have some stones in my candle here. And this is the rose. So my allergies and my nose are getting used to the scents. So that's pretty cool. I can smell them without wanting to sneeze. The next thing I'd like to do is say hi to Smiley. Hi, Smiley. And we don't know if we're going to be dinging the bell, so we have our ding, ding, ding order up with corporate. We have a wise woman once said, I'm out of here. And this is where we have some of our completed challenges. And this was given to me from some people I worked with right before I retired 2 years ago. A wise woman once said, I'm out of here, and she lived happily ever after. So I was really ready to retire when I retired. I gave 25 years into my career, and I was done. So the next thing I'd like to do is talk about our subscriber challenge here. And when I looked last night, we had 46 subscribers. So I'm just going to condense and make sure that we have the right amount of bells here. So that's 20, 40, 45, 46. So we're at 46 subscribers. My goal is 1,000. This is my first goal. Of course, I'll have watch hour goals because my watch hours are going very, very slow, by the way. So, but that's okay. If this is the pace it's meant to be in, that's all right. And if I'm blessed with it going to a different pace, that's all right too. I've worked in all types of environments. So, but $46, and thank you for for all 46 subscribers and my 45th and 46th subscriber. And if you like my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to be able to be alerted, and there's no cost to subscribe to my channel. All you do is hit the button, and then you will be alerted when I upload new content. Okay, so the next one that we're doing right here is our April no spend. And let's see, today is the 13th. Okay, so yesterday we went to the car show, and actually I did not spend a penny. My hubby bought the meals for us, and they were free. We had free tickets to the car show, so I did not spend anything. There were a few things that I wanted to buy, but I said no. And one was this t-shirt that was so me, and I only wear t-shirts occasionally, so I knew that would be a frugal purchase, but I did not purchase it. So we're gonna put $2 more in our April no spend, because I did not spend. so today I'm gonna call this is Sunday Fun Day with Friends, and I have all of our challenges here, and these I received. Some of them I received when I'd purchased an item off of Etsy, and then somebody would send me, you know, a freebie or an extra, and I so appreciate that because it helps me to get to know the other presenters. So today I've got Saving with Friends, and the first one is Saving with Tracy. I consider her one of my friends, and I think she is hilarious. Okay, so we already have $6 in this challenge. All right, and it looks like we'll be coloring in $3 so we can finish up this challenge. And this is this pretty little kitty. It's a white kitty, party hat, pink flower, and each one of these icons are $1. So we're finishing that up. We will put $3 more in here. 1, 2, and 3. So we have $9 in our kitty, and we can ring the bell. Corpor's saying, order up, and it will go, right here in our wise woman once said. All right. Okay, so here's our wise woman once said, and we're gonna put this challenge into here and put $1 into corporate. And that is keeping track of how many challenges we've completed this year. All right. So the next one I have is Build It Big Budget, and boy, she spoiled me big time. Okay, because I don't remember buying them, but I may have. But they're so cute. And we're starting out this one with it's got the cute little bunny. Okay, so this is the Build It Big Budget, and I'm just gonna write this on here. And every Sunday, I will be getting up and I will be featuring all the other, the channels that I have pretty much freebies on, or the ones that I resonate with. So, and this one's really cute. It's a scratcher, and it has a bunny on a carrot car, blue bow. I think she's a she. Blue bow in her hair. And the little propeller is made from the greens on the end. Okay, so we're gonna scratch this one. And so our Sunday friends are gonna be with us for a while, and if I receive any freebies, I'll be adding the channel to my repertoire. Okay, so the bunny saved $2 more. Okay, so the bunny has $5 altogether right now. So we'll put the $5 in and the bunny right here. Okay, so the bunny from Build It Big Budgets saved us $5 so far in April. Okay, and my next one here is through Laura Bell Creations, and I did buy some for my really cool May binder that I created. And I created this to be exactly like I wanted it to be. That means I handpicked every challenge for it. And it's just a really beautiful book, okay? And this is a binder with challenges inside that are all a certain theme. And I'm not going to let go yet and tell what it is. So you'll probably see it around the 1st of May when I get back from Oahu in Hawaii and on my cruise. So, but I've already created it, it's done, and there's 3 backup challenges already ready for it. So, and I'm a planner. Everything I'm doing for April, I had planned out the middle of March, and my May binder is already planned out. Because I like to be ahead of the game. I really, really don't like being behind. Okay, so this is Laura Bell Creations. Okay, and it's a bunch of 3D bunnies. They kind of look like Peeps, actually. They look like Peeps. Today I am going to scratch this little aqua one that matches my nails. Ooh, this one's a mighty 5. Okay, so we have $6 in our Laura Bell Creation envelope with our bunnies, and this challenge saves $30, and we have $6 in this in our Laura Bell Creations, and thank you for helping me to save money. Okay, and so the next one we have is Becca Budgets. Now, I've said this many, many times, but I think she is hilarious. I watch her as often as I can, but she is really, really funny, okay? And look at her challenge here. And her challenge is, it saves $40, and it is a little baby girl. She has brown hair, a little pink tie in her hair, and she's got curls like me. She has a little pink binky, and I love the necklace is one of those yellow with pearls. It's got a yellow stone that reminds me of the necklace that they had on How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Which one the actress was wearing. It's yellow with pearls, and it's so cute. Okay, so we've already saved $9 in this budget, and I'm going to go ahead and scratch off the next one, and it's a 2. So this binder may last us for a while. So what I'm going to do is we're going to turn this into, we'll make this into $11 right here. 5, 10, 11. And that's how much we have saved in Becca Budgets. It saves $40, and it's Becca Budgets 777, and she's helped us to save 11 of the $40 so far. Okay. And this one, this one I've been waiting for, and this one we don't have any money in because we've finished several of the challenges already. And this is from Crafty Girl Budgets, and this is our mini monster challenge right here. And these are our mini monsters, and so I always turn them around because I don't know which monster I'm gonna choose. Okay. So here's the one. Oh my gosh, he looks like he's in water. He's aqua with aqua and water here. Okay, and he has big pupils and one big eye, one little eye. So cute. Little blue and purple monster. Has pink eyes and little blue horns. Now, are these just the cutest little mini monsters? They really are. So we're going to scratch one today. Aha. And this one was a 25. If I would have done them exactly the way that Crafty Girl set it up, we would be saving $6.35 this month. And instead we're gonna be, I take the 25 and 2 plus 5 is 7. So we're gonna be saving $7 today in our blue mini monster. And isn't he just the cutest? And so we have $7 in his challenge right now. And thank you, Crafty Girl Budgets. All right. How was everybody's weekend? Mine was really good. I went to our big car show that was at our fairgrounds yesterday, and we also went out to breakfast with friends, and there was a group of 9 of us at the show, so it was pretty easy to keep an eye on everybody. But this was a classic car show. It wasn't a new car show. It was a classic car show, and these were museum pieces. Most of them were museum pieces. There were a few projects in one of the back bays, but these were museum pieces, and they were ones that aren't driven very often, if they are. I call them trailer queens, but boy, were they spectacular. Okay, somebody invested a lot of money in these cars. Okay, and they also had a couple of nitro drags. So we got to see the dragsters, and they were running them outside, but not in the building. So, so the next challenge I have here, and this is, I call him my cute little owl from Bookish Mama Budgets. My grandmother loved owls, so while she was sick, it was great to see this, see Bookish Mama's owl. And it has hearts all over, and each kiss is worth $1. Okay, so we're gonna roll a die on this one. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and scratch off 2, 1, 2, and put $2 in 2, and each one is worth $1. So this is thank you to Bookish Mama Budgets, and her name is Lindsay. So please check out her channel. And thank you, Lindsay, for helping us save some money this morning. And I'm just writing this in here so it's easier for me to know who the creator is. And then the next one I have is one from Stefan Budget. Okay, and I bought some challenges from her, and this was the freebie she sent back to me. And I don't usually open Happy Mail with everybody because my arthritis is so bad. I don't want all the stuff to go around, but hopefully it'll be better this week after I get my treatments. So, and this is from Stefan Budget, and it is a pink bouquet of flowers, and it's got little blue and some blue and pink flowers. And I'm not a major pink girl myself, but I do like blue. So, awesome. Thank you, Stefan Budget, for this freebie. And I will go ahead and roll a dice. I keep rolling 2s today. Sometimes it's 6s and sometimes it's 2s. So we're gonna go ahead and save $2 in this one today. And thank you, Stefan Budget, for the saving scratchers and savings challenges I bought from you for my May binder. That is really special. And so I just wanted to say thank you. And thank you for this freebie that's helping us to save $2. And this is Stuff and Budget. And I also wanted to say, when you create a themed binder like the one I did, you know, I bought A6 envelopes, I bought the binder, and I bought it, you know, about 10 challenges to go in it. And we'll be doing 6 at a time. And every one that I picked out, I took the time to make sure it was exactly what I wanted in my binder. And I know some creators create content for their viewers, even if they're not going to be themselves. And to me, it's not about making content. It's about delivering my message about budgeting to my community and to help people to save money, because so many people are paycheck to paycheck, dollar per dollar. There's so much of this. So we've been focusing. I've only been doing this for about, I don't know, a month and a half. And we're focusing on Dave Ramsey's baby step number 1, which is to have $1,000 in an emergency fund. So that's what our main focus is on. But every day of the week, I focus on a different part. Like this is for my car fund, CAR fund. And this is for everything car. If it needs to be, the challenges are going into that fund. If it needs a oil change, my hubby does the oil changes and I just buy the oil, okay? And he does all the work for it. If I need to get a car wash or my car detailed, and that's where my first couple hundred is going to go into a detail of my car, because I have a very low mile car that's in beautiful condition, but it just really, it's 10 years old now, so it needs to have a detail. So that's what I'm saving for on Saturdays, my Saturday savings with friends. Okay, so this one is from Robin's Budget of Dreams. Okay, and this one we already have $7, and this is a little mini, and it's just a really pretty one with the pink and purple, and it's normally a roll and save, but instead I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna roll 4. I rolled a 4, so we're gonna cross off four of these and put $4 into this challenge. And because I'll be on vacation in a week or so, I will be going ahead and doing my April month-end counting, and everything was going to happen before I go on vacation. So then we'll start May, you know, we'll just start over in May. So, and it looks like we have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have $11 in our Robin's Budget of Dreams, and she's helped us to save $11 so far. Thank you, Robin's. And she's also a contributor to my special May binder that I can't wait to work on it. I was talking to my mom the other day, and she said, "Have you started working on that new binder because you've put so much time and effort into it?" Nope, that's for May, and I'm just showing, that, I can be patient. And boy, this is such a patient project. And I call it more of a project because there's a lot that goes into it. So the next one we have is $3 in DSM Station 5849. And they are the makers of my April No Spend. And it's DSM Station 5849. So we're going to put $3 more into this challenge. So we now have $24 in DSM stations. I call it my sunflower challenge, but it also has some pumpkins. But I really do, you know, sunflowers are one of my favorite flowers. But I have to say that tulips are my favorite flower, I think. And I like roses, but I like to make sure that they have the right meaning behind them. Okay. So DSM station 5849. Okay, now this is my dice budget and saves $24, and you ain't my brand of cattle. Okay, so this one we're just gonna circle $2 here, and right now it has $4. So so now we have $6 in our dice budget and saves. And everybody was talking about a while back about going to the bank and getting cash. I usually go to the bank about maybe once or twice a month only. And I try to stock up on ones and fives and those kind of things. And right before the end, I usually need to get a little bit of more cash at the end. So I don't have a specific amount I save every day, but I do plan out every challenge that I'm doing. So, like I said, dice budget and saves, we have $6 of the budget, and it's got a "You Ain't My Brand of Cattle," really cool aqua, got a headband on. So really cute. Thank you, Dice Budget and Saves, for helping us to save. Okay, now this is a new one for me. Okay. And this one is from Esme Savings Adventure. And she actually provided a lot of, excuse me, a lot of the challenges for my binder, that my me special binder. So she did some of my creations, and I also have a couple of homemade ones that I'll be featuring in there too. So, and this is a roll your dice, color and save that amount, or choose your den. I think it's supposed to say denomination for the bows. So each bow is $1. Okay, it's got the cute little Hello Kitty and a heart balloon. So let's go ahead and roll our dice. 5. Okay. So we're gonna put our $5 bill here, and we're gonna color in 5 different bows. Now, just to let you know, I do have a small Ko-fi shop, and it has physical products. So if you know somebody that likes to save on physical products, I have some in there, and I sell the physical products for about $2 plus the cost of a stamp. And then I also have my freebies in there for a penny, because Ko-fi wouldn't let me put them for free. So you buy it for a penny with free shipping, and then I send it out to you anywhere in the world. So we have now colored in 5 bows for Miss Hello Kitty. All right. And because I ordered so much from Esme, we have lots. We will be saving, and she's going to be helping us save for quite a while. Okay, Esme Savings Adventure. Okay. I'm just making sure it's adventure, not adventures. Okay. There we go. So thank you, Esme Savings Adventures, for all these fun little challenges she sent me. She also sent me one of those game boards, Roll and Save. And this is my favorite because I love to travel, okay? And it says, follow me through the woods, over the bridge. And this is the little, and this she has for in the envelope, if I ever go envelopes for those. So Esme Savings and Adventure, and it's really, really cute. So these are ones I'll be doing in the future. But I'm starting out with the Hello Kitty, okay? All right, and I think we've covered everything so far today. I just want to say have a wonderful weekend, everybody. We have dinner plans with friends tonight, and we've been moving a lot of things around for building materials. So we're bringing our building materials into our home because we have pretty strict covenants where we live about building materials sitting out, cars sitting out, things like that. But project's underway. We're digging the foundation in right now. And we're going to be, I call it a remodel with an addition. So we're adding square footage, but we're also changing out our deck and creating a big outdoor living space on our deck. So this is something we've been working on for a while. We actually thought about selling our house and moving when we paid it off in February because we wanted to move to Idaho. And then when we realized how much it would cost to create what we have now, due to the inflationary pricing, we could do it, but we'd have to downsize, and we're not ready to downsize. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Namaste, and please remember to hit the thumbs up button. Hit subscribe if you would, and subscribe and be one of my members. Today we have 46 members. And comment, please, because I love to read the comments every day, and then I do answer as many as I can. First couple days of doing it, I didn't even know where to go in YouTube Studio, so I've been studying it and learning more, and so thank you so much. Happy weekend. Happy Saving with Friends Sunday. Take care. Namaste.